Welcome to the world's most important reviews, where we review generic, everyday items that you might use in your daily life.
Our job is to keep you informed about your daily products that you probably don't think much about. So let's get to it.
Yes, and welcome to the first ever episode of the world's most important reviews with me, Mivzal, and my co-host,
I'm Nuver, and today we'll be talking about water.
The most essential of human needs.
Basic amenity when it comes to staying alive, basically.
Yeah.
And being in Malaysia, we are not privileged with having clean water sources. When it comes to tap water,
We have 4 different tiers of drinking water here.
different price points. So we have the cheapest being Giant and the most expensive being Voss over here. And we're going to be talking about each of these bottles in detail. And we're going to be having taste tests. I'm going to be spitting out facts.
And probably some water too.
Hope not.
Anyway, is there really a difference between any of these? It's all water, man.
Honestly, I don't think so, because water is water to me. I mean, I don't think the taste could really stray away from what water actually tastes like. And texture-wise, I mean, it's liquid.
Well, how about we find out? Let's start off.
Yeah, let's start off with the cheapest one.
Giant mineral water.
Giant mineral water.
Here's the first product of the day.
Giant mineral water or air mineral semula jadi. 90 cents in the price range.
Affordable for literally anyone.
Extremely affordable considering that it's 1.5 liters, and
This is your go-to product if you have 1 ringgit in your pocket.
Yeah,
You cannot
exactly.
go wrong with this.
If you go for a run or you come back from the gym and you just need a quick refreshment and you only have 1 ringgit in your wallet for some reason.
For some reason, but still, this is what you go for.
90 cents for a big bottle of water. So Giant mineral water. So how is it different from the other bottles? Well, according to the website, it says that it has 5 times the amount of minerals as compared to tap water. So I guess that's good. Appearance-wise, what do you think?
It's wet,
It's water.
it's wobbly, it's clear.
It's water.
It's
It's water.
It appears to be very fluid in this cup.
It's liquid.
I think we've said enough by now. Okay, let's take a sip.
So that's it.
Cheers.
For the appearance-wise, so let's taste it. Well, it's water. Okay, let me be honest to you. Alright, I've tasted Spritzer. I've tasted it. Oh. You done? There's no wind in here. What are you reviewing wind for?
it's refreshing.
Okay, do you taste that slight roughness in it? It's not a taste. It's a weird after texture that you feel after you drink this water. I'm not sure it's the same when it comes to the other bottles, but specifically for this one, do you taste that?
I have no idea what he's talking about. This was water.
No, I mean seriously. Taste it again. Okay, so interesting fact.
I'm not gonna lie, it tastes like tap water.
Okay, tap water it is. So
That's it. It's tap water.
So basically, this bottle of water over here, it's sourced from Johor.
Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah.
Explains why it's rough.
Oh snap. Okay.
Mineral wise, I guess the contents is about well, as the website states, 5 times more than tap water. So I guess it's good. It contains the normal concentrations of chlorides, sodium,
Incredible that they have to compare themselves to tap water.
magnesium. You do not want to hear any of this technical stuff.
No, I don't. This is boring, man. Who watches? Even watches this video for that, man.
So basically, it's water.
I'm not even gonna finish this, man.
I guess we can move on to the next one.
Disgusting.
Second bottle of the day.
Spritzer mineral water. Arguably, I can say that this is Malaysia's favorite.
Yeah, I think it's a very common name to be heard when we talk about mineral water, right?
Yeah.
Spritzer. Compared to other brands like Giant.
Yeah.
Although it is cheap, you don't really hear people saying Giant water. Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what?
because the first brand that actually comes to mind when people say water here is Spritzer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It's
affordable.
Yeah, and it's been around for a very long time actually. So the company was founded in the late 1980s.
That's
Yeah, and
very early actually.
exactly, and they have about 330 acres of land in Perak, in Taiping, right? So where they have this water reserve over there, and basically this water it filters through about 200 feet of land, 200 feet of soil.
Are you
So
serious?
yeah, exactly. So which is why I'm guessing the mineral content is higher compared to the one in Giant.
I want to know. Most of the bottles of water that we see in supermarkets or
Mhm.
wherever you go, most of them, if not all of them, are blue capped. Why is
Oh,
this
right.
green capped?
Okay, so basically, according to the Malaysian the Ministry of Health, you have to segregate bottles based on their caps. White being reverse osmosis, and colored being mineral water. So most of the mineral bottles that we see out here, such as brands like Cactus and whatnot, they
Yeah.
have a blue cap, and the one that we reviewed just now has a blue cap as well. So
Why is
what,
this green?
so what's unique about Spritzer is it's a way of identifying their company. I mean, as long as it's colored, it is mineral water.
So Spritzer
they-
basically wants to put their trademark
Yeah,
on their mineral
exactly.
water.
Yeah.
And
so,
they claim that it's the best?
not the well, it's better than most products. Well, because if you read their description on their website, it states that the location in which this water comes from, it's protected by the company, meaning that it is surrounded by a few acres of greenery. You know, it's a forest reserve where they protect the area so that the water supply it's not affected by the pollution around the area.
So this, what do you call it? This factory?
It's you could say it's a factory, yeah.
Their factory is
Mhm.
like protected in such a way.
Yeah.
So this is very high quality water.
Yeah, you could say this is very high quality water.
And
This-
still affordable for
yeah, it
us.
is. So how much you get it for again? What, $3? $4
I
for
think
this
it was
one?
around that, yeah.
Yeah, so this is definitely more expensive compared to the 90 cents from Giant.
Yeah, but only the quality will tell why. How about we give it a sip?
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To
Honest opinion.
and plantation water protected by the company.
Oh, you can almost not taste the pollution at all. Meaning that it's not rough, right? It's not as rough
No, it's smooth. It's actually very smooth.
compared to that one. Well, the taste is exactly the same. It's water, okay?
Water is still water, but it's just the way it flows down your throat makes a waterfall into that
Did
cavity.
not have to be that descriptive.
I know.
That's disgusting.
Okay, but that was like
That was a
really
decent-
a really enjoyable experience.
Yeah, it was a very enjoyable experience. Well, for drinking water, lah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Compared to that one just now that we tasted,
this is a lot better.
yeah,
I
this is
can,
smoother.
I can confirm that this was smooth. It was great aftertaste,
Mm-hmm.
and would definitely buy again.
10 out of 10?
11 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
There we go, Spritzer.
Right. Good job.
We have reached a certain hierarchy in mineral water. This is what you go to. This is what you look at
I am genuinely nervous right now.
when you enter a Starbucks. Because that really is the only water they have.
The only
in
difference
Starbucks.
is-
Yeah, like,
The only difference is we actually bought the bottle this time.
yeah. You usually, I don't steal it, man. You usually steal it?
I
No.
don't think you're supposed to say that.
Okay, I'm sorry. But anyway, look at the bottle. Look at the sheer brilliance and designer.
Sleek. No grooves like Spritzer and Giant. It's clean.
There are actually grooves here, but
This is a design that symbolizes the Alps, where the source of water is.
right. So Evian, is that how you pronounce it? Evian.
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 Tell us about Evian.
Right, okay. So remember how I said Spritzer was founded in the late 1980s? And you were like, whoa, 1980s. That's like a long time ago.
Mhm.
Alright, think about this bottle of water right here. Okay, not this particular bottle of water, this brand, Evian. Right?
Evian.
The history dates back all the way to the year 1789.
That was way before
All
this
the way.
country even existed.
Centuries ago. So, what happened in 1789 is basically like a local nobleman, all right, by the name of the Marquis.
The Marquis.
The Marquis. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. So he was just walking, all right. He was just walking around his
He was
hometown.
just vibing.
Yeah, he was just vibing, and all right. So he drank from a local spring, all right, that was on the land of this guy whose name is Monsieur Cachat.
Monsieur Cachat.
Monsieur Cachat. All right.
I hope I'm pronouncing that properly.
Okay, so he randomly stumbled upon this natural spring of water. He took a sip, and he described it to have a very light and drinkable taste. I'm not sure how can you describe water to be light and drinkable. I thought all water is.
Yeah, even water from Kelantan is drinkable if you're brave
my.
enough. Anyway.
All right. So Monsieur Cachat, he got to know about this water that he has in his own land, which he wasn't aware of the existence of this water. Okay. So what happened when he found out about this is that he closed the area from the public.
He closed it.
He closed the entire area from the public. At first it was open to the public, but knowing that he had this source of water over there, he closed it. And in 1806, he opened the first thermal spa. All right. And
you know what this sounds like? This sounds like a classic case of early capitalism and exploitation.
exactly that. That's exactly what it is. And 20 years after that, the first bottling facility was opened up, and it became so big that in 1865, the town where the land was at, the name of the town was changed to Evian-les-Bains.
The water was so good, they named a freaking town after it.
Exactly. So the product description, basically it says that Evian has naturally occurring electrolytes contributing to the taste of nature that nature intended, which means that this water over here has not been tampered with at all. It's fresh from the source of water itself. Maybe it was just filtered. That's about it.
That's just a marketing tactic. It's water, man. It's all just marketing, man.
Well, this guy said so himself. He described it to be light and easily drinkable.
Guy's dead now.
I guess we shouldn't drink this then.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's easily drinkable.
easily drinkable.
Let's see what it means.
Cheers.
There's definitely a difference over there. There's definitely a difference over there in taste and texture.
I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna point out that if I found this water, I too would build a fence or a wall around it, because I'm not kidding. This is different.
Yeah, this is different.
If I said that Spritzer was good just now, this just made another tier above Spritzer.
Okay, so basically, I mean, to all you Muslims out there, there's this water called Air Zam-Zam, which is our holy water, right? Okay, so that texture, that really creamy texture.
It's almost
like that.
Similar, not the same, but like almost.
It's not the same. Yeah, it's almost getting there. Evian natural spring water is a product of nature. We never add things for taste or enhance with extras, which means that they don't add anything to it. So it's as nature intended. So Evian water starts as rain and snow.
Are they trying to say that other companies add certain things in their water?
Well, it's a big accusation, but I'm not sure. But I think so. I think.
Do you really have to say that?
Well, I guess that's how they stand out compared to other companies.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Continue.
So basically, it's sourced from the French Alps, which is then deposited on our watershed, a unique geological landscape surrounded by mountains and glaciers. So basically,
they say crisp taste.
yeah. So how much does this bottle cost again?
About 8 ringgit,
$8.
almost 9. Yeah, around there.
So alright, that's about like $5-6 above Spritzer, alright?
Yeah.
So the reason why it's so expensive is, number one, it's based because of the brand's name.
Evian.
Evian translates to healthy water, clean water, and it's been around for a very long time. Alright, as compared to Spritzer, which has only been around for the past 20-30 years. And of course, the site of which it came from, all the way from France, and it has to be imported out to other countries. So that whole process over there, is expensive on its own.
There's a certain feel of exclusivity.
Yeah. So basically, the fact that they have to ship that out to other countries worldwide, as compared to Spritzer, which just has to like ship out to the next state, I can easily explain why this bottle of water over here is more expensive as compared to other bottles.
But it's more expensive. But like, I'm not saying it's not affordable. I
But if you can afford it.
probably could buy this once a month.
Yeah.
Just to just cleanse my systems. I would do that.
Another reason why it's expensive is because of the bottle itself. It states here that it uses polyethylene terephthalate, PET, meaning that it is the most recyclable bottle worldwide. You're right. So the process in which that compound is made is very complicated, which is why it is expensive.
So basically, the bottle itself goes through a process to be made. It is not your average bottle.
Yeah, it is not your average bottle. The material is state of the art apparently, and both the water and the bottle itself contributes to the high price of this.
I have no complaints. It tastes
Amazing, actually.
amazing, brilliant, well crafted.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Wow, this is good. What about the next one?
Only one way to find out. We are there.
We are there.
This is the pinnacle of all fluids. This is
Voss.
we are at the throne of drinking water, of mineral water. This is what you are served when you have dinner with the royals. This is what you are served when you meet the king or queen of England.
I got this bottle online though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so basically you can't find this in Malaysia.
Okay, so basically, well, personally, I'm a collector of bottles, so I found out about this. I mean, they're mentioned a lot in movies. I mean, movies.
What movie?
Grown-ups.
Grown-ups? They
Yeah,
drink this in
grown-ups.
grown-ups?
Yeah, they drink this to grown-ups. So Adam Sandler in the movie is this rich guy, and he has like really spoiled kids, alright? So in one of the scenes, one of the kid was in a diner and asked for the waitress.
It's like a flat water.
asked for Voss,
Voss?
water from the waitress.
In a diner.
In
You
a
know,
diner.
Voss.
That's
For
like
Fiji if you don't have
here,
Voss.
us
Yeah,
asking
you know, anything you got's good.
Yeah,
we have out of the
exactly,
faucet.
equivalent to that.
Like
And
from a
they only
hose?
serve tap water. And
Tap
the
water.
boiler
What country's
was
that
like,
from?
Oh my god, just get the water. We're done talking about water. Tap
I know it sounds disgusting that they only serve tap water, but mind
Oh.
you guys that tap water over there is way
It's like Evian over here.
yeah, so like it's not gross.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just,
So
differences.
basically, this bottle of water over here is for the people that can afford it. People who's living in excess, people who does not have anything else better to do with their money.
This is water you buy because you can, not
Exactly.
because you have to. You never have to buy this.
Look at that. I mean, aesthetically, the bottle itself is pleasing.
It's glass.
It's glass.
It's long, it's thick, it's
Yeah.
almost like a dildo.
You
actually.
can stop there, I think. Alright, so, moving on to the actual product itself, Voss.
What can you tell us about Voss? What makes this product so prestige? What makes it separated from the rest?
This bottle basically makes Evian look like trash. It makes Evian look like a bottle of giant water.
And we complimented Evian.
Yeah,
just
and
now.
Evian was amazing.
It was.
I'm really curious to see to actually taste this water right now, but let's
Let's look into the facts
Alright.
first.
So based on their company's website, the Voss source sits in Iveland, alright, in Norway. It's sourced in Norway, in a sparsely populated area on the southern tip of Norway. It's confined to an aquifer deep beneath the earth. Voss water lies under layers of rock and sand, which create natural filters, protecting it from the air and other pollutants. Okay, when you read this, the description's almost exactly the same as Spritzer.
It's
It's the same.
it's just marketing, man.
It's the same.
I could write that.
Yeah, PET plastic. I mean, it uses the same material as Evian.
Wait, plastic?
Well, they have certain products that uses plastic too. This is the glass variant, alright?
Yeah.
So their plastic products, they use the same material as Evian, which probably is why it's expensive. But why it's on the higher end of the spectrum? Okay, let's just Google how much I got this
Yeah.
for. I forgot.
I was just about to ask you
Okay.
that because I'm wondering, is it expensive because of the bottle?
I'm not sure.
Because it's glass.
Okay. There are reviews over here that states that the price of Voss is pure marketing hype. Alright, it's only famous because the company that produces it pays a lot to advertise it, and it's only expensive because they decide to price it that way. So they claim that the source of the water itself, it's not special. The locals over there use it for their daily lives.
So what you're trying to say is, in a nutshell, Voss is
A
like
product of
your
hype.
Starbucks of coffee or your Apple of devices.
Exactly, perfect description.
So it's just hype.
Well, I mean, I'm reading this, but we still gotta taste the water, you know.
Put tap water in a special bottle, label it with the name of a nearby city, advertise it enough, and you can pretty much charge whatever you want, and the sheeple will buy it. Sounds like Apple.
My
Let's drink.
All right, let's drink.
Cheers.
Voss water.
To super hyped up water.
You know, honestly, it's exactly the same as Evian. Exactly the same.
That's because I put Evian in. I'm just joking. Nah, for real. It's good. I mean, it's good.
Well, it's better
It's
than Spritzer.
smooth. It's good. It's creamy. It has depth. It has width. It has height. It has circumference, diameter.
Okay, yeah,
Whatever
I think
you
you're
want-
going overboard.
Whatever you wanna say about it. But like, what I pay? How much? $30?
Wait, hold on, let me check it out. $45, $49 for this bottle.
So
over here.
basically $50 for some
$50
water.
for a bottle of water.
Would I pay $50, 50 ringgit for a bottle of water?
800 mLs.
Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
I wouldn't do
Same
that.
here. Well, the taste wise, texture wise, you know, after texture wise, it's the same as Evian. If you're really keen on getting this sort of water over here that has the exact same taste as Voss, just get Evian. It's like $8.
It's so much cheaper,
Yeah.
so much more affordable. I mean, sure. I'm not gonna lie. It's aesthetically pleasing. It comes in a glass bottle,
Yeah.
and the design is pretty minimalistic. But $50, man.
Well, if you have a mansion, you know, and you want to flex, you want, you know, imagine somebody like your guest is opening your fridge and you're like, oh, Voss water, like a row of Voss waters, okay?
Hold
Okay.
up. You let your guest open your fridge?
Why not? I mean, I got like 10 fridges. I live in a mansion.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's why you have a Voss bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. So I'm not qualified to speak on behalf of Voss owners.
I just want one bottle, man. One goddamn bottle.
But
it's just too expensive. $50 for a bottle of water is just too much. All right.
you can do. You can buy a whole meal.
Yeah, exactly.
You can buy 2 meals with $50.
Then again, if you can afford it, why not?
If you can afford it,
Why
we're not
not?
complaining.
Why not?
I'm just poor. I can't
Alright.
afford Voss water.
I didn't say that, but okay.
You know, I'm not a sheeple. You know.
Well, it's well, you own an iPhone. Anyways, so it all boils down to whether or not you can afford this. I mean, if you want the exact same taste, there are many other cheaper options that you could look for. You know, like
Yeah.
Evian.
But all in all, it tastes great.
It tastes great.
I would give it maybe a 10.
Well, it's a 10 out of 10.
It's probably the same
Like
rating
Evian.
as Evian, but
Yeah.
I'm not really impressed
Well,
by
it's,
it.
it's not something that you would buy on a daily basis or a weekly
the
basis.
design is impressive,
Yeah.
but has it impressed me as Voss? Not really.
Yeah. Well, does it live up to the hype?
No,
No.
not really. I'm
No?
sorry.
So it's a no for this one.
It's a no.
All right.
I'm still gonna finish it.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. So we've gone down the trail of water. We've seen it all. We've tasted it all. Which one's your favorite?
Well, personally, I don't mind Giant because of its price. It's 90 cents. It's ridiculous. All right, for mineral water, it's really cheap. But it's just that personally, I can't stand the roughness that I feel in my
Understood.
throat when I drink it. So I would have to go for Spritzer for everyday drinking. But occasionally, I don't mind getting a bottle of Evian.
Evian is basically for those days where you want to spoil yourself.
Yeah, exactly. You know, because if you have like some extra cash in your wallet,
Well, I have to say that I'm a large consumer of like your average Giant water, but like, you know, other brands, but this around the same price point. And whenever I'm feeling like I want a little more, I just go for Spritzer. I don't really go for Evian because for me, I want something that's affordable and water. For me, I should
It
not
shouldn't be expensive.
I shouldn't be spending that much for water.
Yeah, that's true.
But enough of us. Why don't you tell us what kind of water you like to drink?
Until next time.
Subscribe to the Random Premiere.
Cheers.
Cheers.